Residents have been moved out of the area, several shots have been fired, and police are showing plenty of patience. That's the scene at suburban Keilor in Melbourne's northwest, where a siege has now gone into its second day. Police say the man who's been holding them at bay is wanted for questioning about an armed robbery on Sunday night. Let's go now to reporter Peter Keilor, who's near the siege house in Keilor. Peter, police appear to be willing to play a waiting game.
Hello, Nicole. Yes, this siege is about to enter its 29th hour, and police have said all along, including this morning, that they're prepared to wait for as long as it takes to try and find a peaceful resolution rather than, as they say, prepare a report for the coroner. They've been trying to communicate with the man inside the house, and they've heavily armed police have surrounded the house and are also in neighbouring streets out the back as well. And they are prepared to wait. Here's what they had to say earlier.
He's been negotiating with police. He's talking, but unfortunately he's also fired at least 9 shots at police. So it's an ongoing situation, and it will continue today. We're not too sure how many people are in the house. That's still ongoing, that investigation.
But is there at least someone else?
We're not too sure at this stage. I can't confirm who's in the house because we don't know ourselves.
So, Peter, what can you tell us about the man inside the house?
Well, Nicole, he's 43-year-old Christopher Bince. We know now that he's got an extensive criminal history and is a convicted armed robber. Police are wanting to speak to him about an armed robbery. This all started, of course, a couple of days ago when they saw what they believe was a stolen motorcycle that he'd stolen out the front of a pizza restaurant in Niddrie, which is when he first confronted officers with a handgun in front of diners. So it's also over a stolen motorcycle. I can also tell you that he's fired several more shots at police this morning, bringing the total number of shots to at least 12, which is perhaps suggesting that negotiations aren't going so well. Police have also said that there may be someone else in the house. It's possibly his girlfriend, but they won't confirm that at this stage.
And Peter, what's the feeling on the ground? Because, of course, several residents have had to be moved on.
That's right, Nicole. A large number of residents have been evacuated from their houses. They've been moved to what's a senior citizens centre just down the road that's serving as an evacuation centre, and they've been told not to come back anytime soon. There are a number of residents, however, that have elected to stay in their homes. Police have been keeping them up to date as the siege progresses and have been escorting them to and from the street as well.
Peter Keilor in Keilor, thanks for joining us.